7:40, and we still don't really have any kind of light out here. Derek and I are just a few minutes away from getting ready to leave. It was a good night last night, pretty warm in the room. Nothing really to report. First one up this morning as normal. Good breakfast. The backcountry breakfast has solved my breakfast problem. That was really good. The cooked breakfast. But one is too big, so I just cut it in half and able to get it down, no problems with that. So I think I may have solved my breakfast problems. So yeah, now we're just gonna kind of wait until we get started and back up the hill. Got a couple, about 150 meter climbs today and a lot of mud apparently. Same distance, but about twice the time is from what the dock warden was saying last night. Okay, we'll catch you up the trail some point. So the first 45 minutes of this is retracing what we took to come down to the hut, which is basically about 120 meter climb, which not too bad. They do give you about 10 minutes of flats to warm up first. Yeah, after 45 minutes, then it's all new ground. So this is saying North Arm Hut, 11 kilometers, 5 hours. That's pretty slow. So we got another big climb and mud, and we'll get through it. How are you feeling this morning? We didn't have a morning check-in yet.
Good. That was a good warm-up.
Yeah, it was. That'll warm us up for sure. Yeah. Sleep well last night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, really good.
Yeah, it wasn't too
good
bad.
to be refreshed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I miss my mattress though, but
I miss my wife.
I was thinking that.
Yeah,
I was thinking
okay. All right. Here we go. A log hauler. And that's it. So it was left behind. I can imagine they wouldn't want to bring this out. This is it. Yeah. You definitely want something helping you pull the logs up this hill. Hey.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Oh, man. I wonder what that sounded like when it was going. And there's another one over here. Wow. I love just seeing that kind of history left behind like that. So it's nice that they have these steps, but these steps are all filled with mud and water. We made it through the mud.
Yeah.
The downhill to the river. Now apparently we have a little bit of flat.
Rest.
Yeah, we have a little bit of flat, and then we start back up. It should be easier on your knee.
Yes, up is better.
Yeah. Boggy stuff now. Thank God for some tree roots, but it's squelchy. It's squelchy. It's squelchy. And it's not all been bad. I mean, there's been mud puddles that we've had to get around, but a lot of it's just like this. It's wet ground with this netting on it that gives you a little bit of grip. But I can understand why they're saying it's going to take us 6 hours to get across here, because it's not hard walking. It's just slow walking because of all the mud.
Yes.
Oh, it's still soupy over here. Oh man, still very, all the way down to the ankle on that one. Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Okay.
So there is like the muddy stuff, but a lot of it, there's ways around it.
Again.
So Derek's going to demonstrate for us the go around method.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yep. So that makes for good photos, the mud, but that's the reality. The hut warden was talking last night about the fact that Doc is talking about boardwalking all this mud.
Wow.
Which would be a lot of work.
Yeah.
Would certainly make this go a lot faster.
Oh,
but I think the mud is, everybody hears about the mud on Stewart Island.
Yeah.
And I feel like you take the story away if you just take the mud out. There is nothing, there is no right place through there.
Right.
Oh, no way. That looked solid and it was anything but. Oh. I think that bird is laughing at us. I like your calf decorations.
Oh! It went so well.
Oh, no. Oh. Mud, mud, mud. As far as you can see up there. All right, here we go. There's my shoes after that muddy section. Oh.
Okay, and rain.
Yep.
Oh. There you go.
Oh. Yeah, this
Momentum.
this
No! The first
this is
my
just
socks.
oh no. Yeah, this is oh man.
I thought it was over.
Did you?
It's like it's only starting.
Yeah. Well, it's because we're on at the top of the climb, at like the saddle, and so there's no room, nowhere for this water to go. Uh-oh. Back over here. All right, we are halfway. So 3 hours in, 3 hours out. Let's see, it took us about 2 hours and 45 minutes total, including stopping times. So yeah, it's when the hut warden said 6 hours to do 13 kilometers yesterday, I'm like, yeah, nah, those climbs aren't that bad. And they're not, the climbs are not that bad. It's the mud. That mud just slows you down so much. So just a few minutes ago, we came across a lady who's going the opposite direction. And the first thing I did was looked at her boots, and there was no mud on them. I was like, oh, that's a good sign. So we asked her if there was any mud, and she said, oh, a little bit, not much. She said, what about the other direction you're coming? I said, oh, you got some fun stuff coming your way. So, I mean, you can look, you know, they're pretty destroyed, and derricks aren't much better. So that poor lady's got some fun stuff heading her way. But I think we may have gotten through the worst of it. It's been kind of like this ever since we talked with her. A couple little muddy spots, but nothing like what we walked through already. So yeah, and we're on the long, slow downhill now. So yeah, this is what we're doing right now. You got anything to say?
Living the dream, baby. Living the dream.
Oh my word. All right, so Derek and I are about 3 kilometers from the hut, and we've gone back to that nice gravel shingle path, gentle little downhill. You can start seeing in the distance a little bit more sky, which means we're coming to the edge of the woods. Yeah, this has been quite an interesting day, hasn't it? This just feels like it's going on forever. We should be really close to the hut, but we're still about 56 meters above sea level. And we know the hut's right at sea level. So it's gonna be interesting to see if it's a straight drop down or if it winds around or what. Well, this answers my question about short and steep or long and drawn out. Short and steep, but they got these steps, so that does make it a little bit easier. And they're in a pretty good spot. There's the hut down through there. Almost home for the night. Well, that's my feet after this. Even mud on the toes. I'm gonna be going down to the beach, taking a little bit of a wash, I think. Whew. So this is the hut. Couldn't show the last one because so many people. 2 rooms with just straight slab sleeping. And nice big kitchen area. Fireplace. And that's the view out the back. The hut's just up over that way. You walk down to this beach. Yeah, come in here to clean off my legs a little bit. Oop, that's a little chilly. All right, let's see if I can get some of this. Right outside our hut.